Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and today we are doing some kind of red carpet, super elegant holiday makeup. Like, do you got a fancy holiday party to go to? This is the makeup for that situation. Am I going to anything like that? No. Are you? Let me know down below. Because, yeah, I'm totally not. I do have a couple of holiday engagements and things to do. They're just not super, like, fancy red carpet vibes. You know, there's no black tie events happening in my world. But I like to pretend and I like to play makeup. And I want to use some products that I really love that are a little bit more on the expensive luxury side of things and revisit them. They're things I've had for quite some time that I just love to pull out when I want to feel special and feel glam and just enjoy them. So that's what we're doing today, is reaching for those products. And I am going to have a full list of dupes down below as well, because all these products I use today are super dupeable, not only in color story, but formulation. Totally easy to dupe. What I want to do is encourage you to dig in your makeup collection, pull out what you have that makes you feel special and good, and like you're red carpet ready, like ultra confident, just ready to slay the sleigh bells. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? The makeup that just makes you feel like you could conquer the world. I want you to pull out those products and play with them today and create some glam for yourself. If anything, just do it for you. Even if you're sitting home watching holiday movies on Hallmark, whatever it is you're planning to do, just do it with some glam makeup on. Let me know your holiday plans down below. Are they fancy? Are they super casual? Are you gonna get glam anyway, like me, just for funsies? Let me know down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on, because apparently that matters. Let's go ahead and get into this look. I'm going to start with the eyes as per usual, and today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette Smoky Eyes Are Forever little palette here. This came out holiday a couple of years ago, but it's such a good palette and it's one of my favorites, and I adore it. Actually, I think Charlotte's palette this year that came out, it has all the berry tones. It's really beautiful too, and I'm definitely tempted by it. Classic. I mean, look at these colors. It was beautiful, and the quality was a 10 out of 10. And I have already primed my eyes with some Sigma eye base and got my brows on. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of this matte cream. Now, this is going to be one of those videos, before we dive in real quick, this is going to be one of those videos where I'm going to encourage you to dig in your collection and pull out things that inspire you, that maybe fit this color story, maybe don't. This is just going to inspire you to feel glam and feel special and elegant for the holiday season. And dig in your products, pull out things that you love that make you feel special. And just the ultimate, like, kind of glam, elegant products. The luxury products. Even if they're not luxury, the ones that feel like they are. Just stuff that makes you feel like you are on the red carpet. Those kind of products. That's what we're going to do today. That's the vibe of the products today. So dig in your collection, pull out what it is that makes you feel good and feel special, and just those favorite things that are the top tier special occasion makeup products. You know what I mean? Today's the day for those. Go ahead and get started here. I'm going to take this cream right here, and the colors I'm going to be using today are not going to be off the beaten path, hard to find colors. You're going to be able to find these in a multitude of palettes. We're not doing anything that's going to be hard to dupe. Matte cream. We're going to take this right along here. We're using affordable brushes today, at least. These little Eco Tools ones that are super nice. I'm pretty sure just about any ColourPop palette might be able to accomplish today's look. 1111 will probably be able to get there. Any of their larger palettes, I would think, would probably have something like these shades. Now, before I actually get too far in, I'm going to take an eyeliner. while I'm thinking about it. And this is a MAC Kohl Power, I think is what it's called on the website. It's a black kohl liner in feline. We're just gonna take a bit of this along the upper lash line quickly to kind of get things started in like the shape, because I know I want to do kind of a winged out lifted look. So what we do is take a little bit of this right here on this outer part, just to kind of start to map things out and have a nice dark base out there. I'm not worried about being too precise at this point. Now I'm going to take my little angled brush and give this a little blend. Yeah, I do like to keep a Q-tip handy just for cleanup as I go. Sometimes I like to tidy up as I go. Sometimes I just wait till the end. Just kind of keep that outer corner how I want it to look. All right, now, fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the kind of, I think we're gonna go with this warm brown right here. We're gonna take some of that through the socket line, kind of on the outer portion mostly, and then we'll softly diffuse it over. I'm gonna start kind of out here. Start right here and diffuse over. Let those edges blend out. I'm almost like patting it where the liner is, and then coming inward. Now I'm going to go to a smaller brush. Actually, I'm going to use this little flat brush from that same little Real Techniques collection, and we're going to take the darkest brown in here, right here. I'm going to pat that right on this outer corner. That liner kind of is just kind of above it. So building up some depth out here. Now, fluffy brush. Going to diffuse. Take a little bit more. That warm reddish brown. These don't have shade names, so marrying those together. I want to keep all the darkness towards this outer corner. Just making sure it all diffuses nicely. Angled brush, I'm going to take the matte black right here and apply this where we applied the liner. And I'm going to just slowly diffuse in. I'm taking it in right here. So when my eyes relax, a little divot, I am going to disguise that with some smokiness. Like so. I just gotta sketch inward really gently with my liner angle brush. I'm barely touching the skin. And try to make sure things are looking even as possible. Back to my darkest brown. And just kind of soften things up just a bit here. Take a little more of the black eyeshadow. Make sure it's nice and intense right out there. sure things are looking neat and tidy. The soft diffusing here coming inward. And really, you could stop there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to go in with anything shimmery or sparkly. But we are going to take a little bit of some shimmer on this blank part of the lid. Keeping it matte actually can look really chic and pretty. But what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this kind of golden shade right here. A little bit of that onto the blank spot of the lid. Now I'm going to take the lightest shimmer in here, right over here. It's beautiful angelic champagne. We're going to put that on the inner part and let that blend over a little bit. Under deep brown, just making sure the intensity is there along with that gradient into the black. Going back to my eyeliner, tight line. Okay, so now we're going to jump over to the skin, and for that I am going to start out with my Shiseido face primer. This is the Shiseido Revitalescence Skin Glow Primer with Broadband SPF 25. Take a little bit of this. This is basically skincare primer in one. Really, really good stuff. And I've already done my usual skincare as well earlier. So this will give it a nice glow, hydration. It helps longevity of makeup, all the things. And I'm also going to take some of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And we're going to apply some of this to the high points. A little bit on the forehead. Anywhere that wants some glow. I'm just using my foundation brush. My brush is actually e.l.f. Dual Complexion brush. The makeup may be luxury, but the brushes, e.l.f. and Eco Tools today. So it gives it a nice glowy base to work off of. And for foundation, I'm going to go with the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation with hyaluronic acid and adaptogens. Just a little shake. Start with a couple pumps of this. And this one benefits from a little bit of a finger application and then a brush. It likes being kind of warmed up. So I like to kind of spread it on. Finger and then take my brush and blend it out. Very adjustable coverage level with this one. And finish, depending what you pair it with. Like since we used a glowy primer and the Flawless Filter, it's going to have a little bit more of a glowier effect, but it's still going to be really long wearing. It's a very, very adjustable foundation. Coverage level as well is very adjustable. This one kind of really does adapt to your skin and what you need from a foundation. It's skin adapt, a pretty innovative formulation. I find it to be really rather effective on my combo skin. It's one I would recommend if you're a combination, oily and dry, a little bit of everything. This one, it's a sweet spot because it's going to adapt to whatever you need and have going on. Oily, it's going to control the oil. Need some hydration, it's going to throw in some hydration. It's got you covered. It's a very good middle of the road product. And yes, I got some on my shirt somehow. Now, we'll do some bronzer. I'm going to use the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer from Charlotte as well for our cream bronzer. I'm going to take that on this little angled guy. Warm up the skin. Little bronzer. A little bit of cream blush. We're going to go with Bobbi Brown. This is the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in Pink Flame. And this is a beautiful, very kind of neutral, rosy type of blush. It can go with just about anything. Very pretty product. Very nice formulation. So there's a little bit of warmth in it, but it's still pink. It's that nice middle ground. Concealer today, we're going to use the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow 4-in-1 Perfector. This could really brighten up skin as well. You can use that to really tidy up right out here and brighten that up also. And make sure the under eye area is nice and bright. And everything is diffused and flowing together nicely. So make sure everything has a nice airbrush kind of quality to it. I'm going to set everything down with a bit of powder, and for that I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder and Translucent. I'm just doing a light bake right in here where I get the oiliest. You're going for long wear. This is party makeup. Then elsewhere on the face, I'm just going to dust some as well. And knock away excess. Let's move on to lower lash line. I jump back to my palette, but first I'm going to grab my eyeliner. Take a little bit of this in here into the tight line, waterline. And we'll grab that angled brush. And take some of the black eyeshadow. Come right tight to that lash line. Set all that kind of get that set. Alright, and then I'm going to take some of the brown. And slowly and delicately soften up the black. Really gently. And then we'll go with the shade we use kind of through the transition, that warm toasty color. Come a little bit lower. And we'll kind of blend that out with this brush. The tip of it. Now I want to take some of that warm gold here. That's what we call it, what? Copper? Put that right in here. A little sparkle in the lower lash line. Then the champagne that we used on the inner corner. That's gonna be the eyes about done. I am going to take my blending brush wherever it ran off to. There it is. Just gonna soften everything up. A little bit more of that brow bone shade. I'm gonna jump over to my little Glowgasm face palette, also from Charlotte. And I'm gonna take some of the bronzer from this on my little brush here. This is just the bronzer. Now I'm going to take this kind of peach tone right here onto the cheeks. And I'm going to take some of the highlighter from within this palette as well, which is just a really lovely champagne. I just clean this little brush off. All right, now a very kind of strategic, controlled glow as well. Before I move on to mascara, I'm going to take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal and just come right here. So it's nice and bright and everything is diffused. I'm going to touch up my brows real quick. Let's get a little bit of a foundation in them. Try to give her that gray cast. A little bit of brow gel from e.l.f. Little Wow Brow. Bit of lift and snatch, just to touch up. Let's curl the lashes. And I'm going to go with my Valentino mascara. It's a really good mascara. Stupid price point, but really good. Okay. Now, lips, classic holiday red. I want to do a red lip. I feel like it's what we need today. A nice matte red. So I'm going to line my lips first with MAC Auburn. Wherever that ran off to. It was literally right in front of me. Here it is. Still right in front of me. And to top this off for lipstick, YSL. This is, I don't know, up on the screen, the name of it. This is from YSL, and this is a beautiful, beautiful red matte lipstick. All right, and this is the look complete. What do you guys think? I feel like we are chic and ready for a very classy holiday get-together. Do any of us really have like super classy holiday get-togethers that we need this level of makeup for? You let me know. I know I don't. But do I care? No. Because the few holiday get-togethers I am going to, I'm going to be full glam. Regardless. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you have a reason to get super duper glam this holiday season, drop that in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Merry Christmas. Have the happiest of holidays. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.